It's the premier end-of-season competition for students, and 2 teams from North Hampshire, Farnborough Sixth Form and Farnborough Technology College, have qualified. They'll be competing in 4 different games: League of Legends, Rocket League, Valorant and Overwatch. I know what you're thinking. Adam, what the heck are they? Well, you might not be. You might play them. The South is well represented in the finals. One of our local teams also narrowly missed out, which was the St Vincent College Sharks from Gosport, as their teacher and head coach Martin Birch-Forster explains.
Unfortunately, didn't qualify for the playoffs this year. Not down to anyone's lack of playing or lack of ability. It was simply that the British esports year on year is getting more popular. More teams are entering. And it is becoming a really big competitive arena. We're seeing teams all up and down the country, from as far up as Scotland all the way down to Plymouth. It's mad. So there's a wide range of teams, and every year they're getting better and better. Colleges up and down the country are competing for these finals, so it gets really competitive, really difficult to play. But the team, St Vincent Sharks, they played extraordinary this year. They played in Overwatch. We had a mixture of 3 mainstream students and 3 SEN students, so already becoming a very inclusive team. Same with Rocket League. We had 5 different players from there. Not all from IT, not all from certain courses. We have a mixture, some doing graphics, some doing photography, some doing IT. They played really well. We played a local derby against Havant and South Downs College. We've played against Coventry College in Overwatch. We've played loads of matches, and the team performed really well. And we're looking to improve on that. If you harp on about the results that you got that season, when you can't really do anything else about them, all you can do is do your best. Try getting to the final. Try playing the match out to the best of your ability. And as long as you're doing that, that's all we can ask. If you get further, get to the playoffs, fantastic. But if you don't, we then reflect on that and think, right, why didn't we get there? Let's have a look at what we can do differently. Let's have a look at, what we can do strategically, and how do we train to get there for the next season. And that's exactly what we've been doing for the last 2 or 3 months. We've been having extra training sessions now that the college academic year is winding down. It's things that maybe aren't totally related to esports from an outsider's point of view, but is completely related in terms of the BTEC course. But we're looking at dietary plans, what people are eating, what people are drinking before the actual matches, to make sure that they're actually using the right kind of fuel. If they're having energy drinks beforehand, that's not ideal, because that's a very short burst of energy. They're then going to switch off immediately after that burst of energy is worn out. Keeping cool, keeping hydrated with water, that's what we expect. Hopefully that will show our skills off. That will allow us to get to the finals for next season. But no, we don't look at it as a failed season. We look at it as a season where we set further goals. We want to get to the finals. We want to push on. We've got more hardware coming into the college next year, which means, of course, we're going to have more teams entering. And we're hoping that we can dominate and show us really why the Sharks are a threat. These waters are ours, and we're going to take them next time.
I love that. That is Martin Birch-Forster. Good on you, Martin. He is a teacher at St Vincent College in Gosport, and his Sharks were competing to try to get to the British Esports Grand Finals, and they didn't quite make it. But let me just tell you, there was more to that than met the eye, wasn't there? Tell me you weren't surprised that they worry about their nutrition and their training, and they do camps. And you know what? There are plenty of good life skills in that gaming. All 3 of my football fans guests earlier said they wouldn't have it in the Olympics or the Commonwealth Games. You may well agree, but the way he talks about it, it could have been a football manager talking about things. Georgia Adams coming up soon, and Joe Weatherly, and we'll hear from Ali Fielding, the Bournemouth cyclist who's part of the GB Sprint Track squad, about his inclusion in the Commonwealth Games, where he'll represent the country of his father, Scotland, which he's looking forward to. I've also got some great music as well between now and 8 o'clock.